So today we're gonna do an upper body workout. About to get some pre-workout and let's get started. Just a few more sets before I take this pump cover off. I like to hide the bands, you know, pretend like I'm skinny as fuck. Last fucking set. I don't know if you guys can tell, when I do this exercise, I don't lock out my joints. I don't go all the way to the front. I keep a little bit bent to continue the tension. By first trying to do it fully controlled, you might not get used to it. You can't just think about, gotta push the weight up. That's just training strength. If you want muscle hypertrophy, you have to control it. You have to keep the tension. Remember, never go to the top and lock out. I know it feels like you're squeezing the chest when you lock out, but you're putting more tension on your joints, shoulders, and your triceps actually. Let's check the pump now. See the results. Big tattoo, by the way. That was a fucking good one. Look at this. Got a good pump already. This exercise is there's many variations to it. I like to use this one because the angle hits the upper chest more. And as you know, my shoulders are wide, I guess, so it's harder to squeeze in the upper chest. If you have narrow platforms, then your chest can have a better pump. Fucking heavy. Gotta go lighter. Didn't like that last one. So let's do it again with full control this time. If you're not controlling, then you're not giving it growth. You're not activating the growth mechanism. You don't control. Good, I think. Let's hit this again. More control this time. Ooh. Hurts like shit. God damn it. Okay, now let's move to the next one. Next is the shoulder raisins. I could leave them seated. I put the seat up so there's more stability on my back. Some people like to do it like shaking. That can injure yourself pretty easily. Also, you can injure your shoulders if it's not stabilized. That's why you gotta always pick a weight that you can actually control, not ego lifting. That was a good one. This movement, I prefer not to put my arms super straight on the way up. I like to kind of bend it a little bit to, like, you know, just a little bit, so that more stability through your biceps and to your front delts. Because I feel like if you're too locked straight, you can easily injure yourself if you go really heavy. All the tension goes to your shoulder joint. So, and also when you slightly bend, I feel like the front delts are contracted better. Let's do this again. That's done. Let's head to the next one. One of my favorite exercises is machine shoulder press. This one we usually go a little bit heavy, probably about 8 to 10 reps, but it's the same. We gotta control and do full range of motion. Let's try 110. Oops. 110 is too light. Let's try 120. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, lightweight, baby. Chest is still pumped. It took me so long to get this line here. I remember when I was in high school, I was dreamed about having this line here. My chest was so flat. And now I can finally see it a little bit. There's no imaginary movement that can make your muscles grow. There's no, oh, look at that technique. Oh, I saw some scientific YouTube video about this exercise might hit your chest better. It's all bullshit. Stick to the fundamentals. As long as you do time under tension and control full range of motion, you'll get it. Gotta rest more. Let's hit the next one. Next set. Lighter. Too heavy. Last set of this. Let's do this seriously. Come on. flies. I like to do shoulders seated, so I don't really, shake my body front and back. When you're standing, there's less stability. When you're sitting, more tension goes to the shoulder. Let's do this. How's it going? Angle isn't set correctly, I guess. What the heck was that? Yeah. Start to see the striations. For shoulders, like, I don't know, the only tip I would say is you forget about your forearms. You forget that it exists. Just grabbing hold on your forearms is like kind of loose. So your forearms should be just like, grabbing down like this, holding the dumbbell. That's how I feel more tension will be put on the shoulders. If you put too much mentality on grabbing hold of the weight, you'll put too much focus on your forearms. But that way, I think, moves away the tension. I don't know, that's just a personal little thing that I have in mind. Let's do it. Weight doesn't matter. I'm only using 20, 25. Who gives a fuck if it's heavy or not? If I only use 20, 25 to get my shoulders pumped like this, and someone else is much thinner than me and they're using 50s, they really need to rethink about everything. Give it a little bit of rest. Especially on the way down, you don't go all the way to the bottom. Stay contracted. Focus on tension. Giving it all to the delta. And feel it as you do it. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Feel it when you do it. Always. Concentrate. It's really an art. Your mind and muscle connection. And there's no specific scientific explanation to it. It's basically you telling yourself what you want, forcing yourself about what your demands is, and it'll give you the feedback. And you change, make it precise on the feedback. Last one. See these muscle fibers on the side? Yeah. That's what you want. Look at how striated they are. Ooh. Yeah. This last exercise here, back out, it's a tricky movement. Many people do it wrong. I like to sit back a little bit and pull my chest onto it. The range of motion for this one is really short. You don't need to go all the way back. Just get to the shoulder width. Already hitting off. Ooh. It's hard to get at this one. It's hard to explain. If you don't really put your chest up like that, that will hit like maybe be the traps and all of your back areas. If you want back delt specifically, I would lean towards to the front. See, extend it a little and then press down. That's how I contract my back delts more. And also, you don't really need to go super heavy. I'm only doing 110, not that much. If you really want your back delts to grow, that extra set of armor, just do back rows and don't fucking control it. Just go very heavy and do the ego lifting as much as possible. That's how you hit back delts, and that's how I got my back delts. Simple as that. Short range of motion. The fucking last one. Let's do some posing. We're done for today. You can see now it's more dry. See a little bit of the fibers here. Nice pump. You see the back delt striation from that exercise. I only do one rear delt exercise because I think my rear delts are really strong right now. So yeah. What I noticed is if you have a really strong rear delt, your back would be a bit weaker because it takes over your back. If you really have a thick back, usually you have a smaller rear delt. But there are genetic freaks right out there. You know, you see people with everything. That's just undefeatable. Good shoulder width. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.